This is fiction. Great story. I'm going to put it into a screenplay and sell it for $1 million. Like Jimmy Stewart. I wish I had $1 million. So I'm hot. When I was in DC, which of course would never happen because I never did that. I never sat down on the bench and peed across from the Peruvian embassy. But let's say I did. Because, you know, I had to go to the bathroom really bad. There was a place to go. And I would watch the campers. There's a couple of campers that camp right out in front of the White House. They have regular tents and like shanties and things. But this is a story. This is not real. But anyway, in World War I, World War II, particularly in the Vietnam era, there was a thing called the Lieutenant's Pocket Mortar, which is a very small mortar, like 40 millimeters, I think. It was so big, I mean, it was so useful to the lieutenant that he carried it around routinely on his back, like a backpack. And he would take it off of the rack, and then he would mount it in the base, and then he would put a rocket in, a mortar shell, and fire it. And it was a very short range weapon, but still very useful. That's why it was a favorite for lieutenants who needed to get a little extra, well, firepower to their platoons. Now, in a story that I'm creating imaginatively, the President of the United States, like LBJ, is getting ready to mount the Chinook helicopter that he flies away from the White House, but he doesn't. Maybe a Sea Stallion or something, to go to a ranch, or maybe go to the Cannonball Run and get some Coors and have good times. At that very moment, somebody has, well, told a person who's mentally ill or possibly drug addicted to fire a 40 millimeter mortar toward the White House just the very same time the president is leaving the White House and getting ready to board the helicopter. Of course, all hell breaks loose because mortar shell, even a 40 millimeter mortar shell, has quite a little blast. I know because I was in the Army once upon a time, in a fiction, in 1973. So, that being said, the terror group that has, well, authorized this operation, according to my screenplay, if I ever write it, believes that the CIA torture report will be ample evidence that this is justified, and therefore they only have to figure out what date to use it. Well, I think they're going to use the November 11th, no, strike that, December 11th, 12/11/2014. They're going to use that date, and they're going to use the time suitable for the operation, and they have a spotter somewhere inside the White House, according to my screenplay, to facilitate making the mortar attack feel, well, real. Anyway, this is Operations Officer Winfield asking you one thing: will you buy that screenplay from me, and would you sell me the rights to the movie? I appreciate it. I like rights, I like percentages, and I want $1 million, if possible. If not, that's okay. I got a dime. All I need is a dime to drop. That's all.